Welcome back to the TENTHisle. My name is Ryan, and I hope this episode of Cataclismo finds you well and ready to embrace the chill. We left off last time with a complete and utter failure on this mission, and I've actually just had to redo part of it to get to this point. But, with the dead bodies and all that there, I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out a good way to get this wall built up so that we don't run into this problem again. And I'm hoping I can maybe, I don't know, slow them down in some way or just have a better grasp on building, because it seems like I can only build in this little area. So I'm going to figure out a better way to get this all built up, because what turned out was I ended up defending back here, but I don't know if that's really the best course of action. This wall seemed like a good thing to slow them down, but I still don't know, like, does it make sense to maybe leave one or two down here and maybe two up here? It seemed like we were pretty overwhelmed from every which way, but we ran into an issue where our dudes could not make it back. So let me figure some stuff out. All right, so this is what I've come up with. I don't like that the game is kind of unpaused on us as we put a couple of things down, because I'm not quite done building. So I'm going to do a little bit more building. We've been building for probably about 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to continue to do that and just come right on back when I'm actually done. All right, this seems to be about the best I can get. This is about 20 plus minutes of me just trying to figure out, hey, what can we throw in here? What'll work, what won't work. I love the freedom to be able to build with some of this stuff, but I am kind of good to go as much as I'm going to be good to go. So let's give this a shot and see if it works out. All right. Our archers are in transit.
The night is nearly here.
Hold on, I have even more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this why I didn't make it before? I've got even more. Hold on. Let's position some of these guys up here. I would say about half. And we'll position the others that way as a last defense kind of effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, let's pause that. We know we're going to move you. Got one there. Move you there.
Yeah.
Move you here.
Huh?
All right, let's get you guys in position. I didn't know I had more.
I'm ready.
You there.
Go low and throw.
Get
Toss me
you
high.
there.
Go low and throw.
You, over there.
Go low and throw.
Does it have another 35? Or is it just total? Is that just what I've got? I did not know we had more. Maybe that's why we got so overrun. To have these guys back here as a last line of defense is pretty smart. I think I'm ready.
The Dark Knight.
Let's go.
Sunset, the swarm is here.
Some lobbers. Not gonna be able to get these ones on the side, I don't think. I don't know that I've accounted for that. We've got some big, thick walls, so they're gonna divide and conquer.
We're under attack.
Yes, we are indeed under attack. And they do eat those walls fast. I think we're gonna need you over here. Oh, you got rid of my stairs right away. I'm glad I made more stairs.
What?
Move over that way.
Yeah.
It's working out.
Where to?
I don't know, maybe you want to go over that way. You guys.
Huh?
Over there. This is looking a lot better. Now that we know we had more units. I don't even think I needed to get that crazy with it.
It's over. But it is strange. Our forest garrison should have felt the swarm.
You think something happened to them?
All I know is that the horrors have not been this close to the city in a long time.
Okay. Well, that was a lot easier, let me tell you.
That night, Iris defended the city gates from the horrors of the
Uh-huh.
mist. With her peers in the Order, our sworn defenders. Yet, this was not the first time Ogar stood against its enemies.
Clearly.
30 years before that night, while the Order was once again fighting for their families, for all of us, a quiet sound began that would change our history.
A baby?
And when the Perla scholars opened their door, there she was. Between her tiny arms, a perla embedded in her chest. You already know, a perla is not a trivial thing. You could die just by touching one.
Okay.
And yet here was an infant with one of these things inside her.
She'll die without us.
She's a horror in disguise, I tell you. A horror.
One
don't know.
looked on in silence.
Sounded
And
pretty
when
cute.
she stepped forward, all arguments ceased.
She carries a perla, yes, but also a book.
Rectora Elena. She always seemed to understand things. Others could not.
Do we not value knowledge? The child is a beacon.
Yeah.
Erin. Call
All right.
her Iris.
Yeah.
So, the scholars of the Ivory adopted the girl as their own child. And she grew like any other. Slowly, but steadily. Always carrying her book, filled with stories from the past.
What's wrong with that?
But Iris was not any other child. As soon as the scholars allowed it, she became a chief defender of the city. And what does a good defender do when an attacker becomes too bold? She plays it smart. She goes in search of answers among the trees, beyond the walls. If we had known what she would come to face, Ciudad Hogar would have shut all doors and windows, and for the first time in centuries, prayed.
Whoa. Well, that was awesome.
I see you've made yourself comfortable, Hermes.
From the war table, Iris decides her next destination. Each castle figure marks an available mission. Click on any mission to start it. Oh boy.
All right, Bird Brain. What say you to a ramble in the forest? I need to know what's going on.
Let's go, there. The forest garrison. There is still no word from our forest garrison. Go. If the worst has happened, rebuild. Settlement economy tutorial and defend the citadel at all costs. Difficulty medium. Okay. Seems like we've got to do it, so there's that. Here we go.
The garrison. It's in tatters. I never thought this place would fall.
Wow. Oh
What
boy.
falls can rise, Harold. We need to get this settlement working again.
The citadel is your settlement's heart. It must not fall. It stores natural resources like wood, which you will need to build your fortress. Settlements need other buildings to grow. You cannot place buildings such as sawmills outside the citadel's territory. The pieces such as stone brick can be built outside of these limits.
We shall
Okay.
need wood before all else.
Gathering wood. It is the foundation of the settlement's economy. Build sawmills close to the trees to obtain continuous supply of wood. Whoa. Okay. Great there.
Constructing this will take a moment.
We should build some steps to the sawmill while it is underway.
All right. I will build some steps.
Excellent.
Look at those
The
fancy
workers are gathering
steps.
wood now.
That's pretty sweet. Sawmills spawn workers that carry wood to your citadel. Your workers can collect more resources if you build them shorter routes. You may only increase or decrease the amount of workers assigned to gather buildings. Depending on the distance to the citadel, each building will have an optimal amount of workers. All right.
We'll need
There we go.
folk to live.
More workers. Housing citizens. Wow, I did not expect this. Settlement needs citizens. Without supply of citizens, you may be unable to place new building. Okay. Could increase the citizen capacity by building shacks and homesteads. All right. That's wicked neat. A little building back here. Couple of homesteads. They're just going to be deconstructed with the recycle tool by pressing OK. Free up some resources. Alrighty. Let's just build a couple just so we've got them. Very cool.
The air here.
Maybe build
it's
this up a
stale
little
with
better.
mist.
Hard to say. Whoa, okay. Your units and buildings need steady supply of oxygen to survive amid the mist of the owed lands. Keep an eye on your oxygen production to avoid running out of breathable air. The Citadel generates a small amount of oxygen, but you will need to build air filters to increase the oxygen production. Air filters collect oxygen, but need height to work efficiently. Oh. All right. There. How about that one? That's not close enough to anything, but medium, it says. Not the best air. Okay. Does it need to be higher? There we go. Put that one right there. Guess we're gonna need to build some maybe over this way as well. Also, I think I need to move these houses. Can we rotate these? There, fixed. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. What are we thinking? Am I gonna build more of these? Not really sure. Seems like we need more oxygen. The clear path to the Citadel. Oh. Is it still building? I guess things still building? And yeah. Building lacks a path to the Citadel. Oh, I gotta build a path. Crap. Ah, there we go. Didn't need to be
We
fancy.
have more work to do.
Just need to be connected in some way.
But the day for us was nearly done.
Okay.
Ambush! They were waiting for sundown! Fight for your lives!
Ah! What if we thought about doing that and then did something else? Defend Citadel at all costs. Okay. How are we're gonna have to build to get people up here. Are there stairs and such? It looks like there might be. Sort of. I can't really tell. Crap. Do we have any stone? No, it's all wood too, so getting up there is going to be a bit of a problem. Are they only coming from that direction? No, they're coming from that direction as well. They're not coming from that direction, so we only have to defend going that way and that way. So we need to be able to get up here. But I don't have the stuff to do much. So let's, I guess, just see what we can do.
Eyes open.
Put you up there.
Yeah.
We are needed.
I think we're gonna have to put you over here.
The pálido shines.
Yeah, you can go up there as well. Do I not have more people? Not real sure how this is gonna work out.
A unit can't reach its destination.
All right. Who was that? Ah, you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we could get everyone up there. That just seems like a last-ditch kind of thing, but all right. So were we supposed to have more people or what? Because it hasn't said. Yeah, not liking the look of this.
Too many. This cannot be how it ends.
I didn't do anything wrong, I don't think. But maybe. Didn't seem like we had a choice in that one.
Victoria Elena, I've been wondering, what would we do if one of our perlas got, I don't know, compromised? Would it be lost forever?
That is a compelling question, little scholar. Our
Indeed.
chronicles say that in the Lost Reign, humans were able to fold the cloth of time itself for short periods.
What?
That way, even the most terrible mistakes could be undone.
We
Of
could
course,
rewind?
Arte of the Pallido was lost in the Cataclismo. But with training, my little sage, I'm confident you will discover it again.
Terrible mistakes undone?
What? Time anchor. A memory stirs. Iris is now able to use an arte called time anchor. This arte allows her to fold time and try again. From now on, Lady Iris will be able to fold time when needed. You can use it to return the previous morning or simply a few moments ago.
This is my only choice. To stop this, I need to fold time itself.
Whoa. That's awesome.
Did it work?
I don't know.
I can't believe it. I'm back. A few hours before the attack, it looks like.
Yeah.
This is too much. We fell here. No. I cannot let this moment pass. Another chance, another choice.
Yeah. Love that optimism.
We should gather some stone before... Lady Iris, are you all right?
I am fine. Stone, you say?
We're gonna need it. And on that note, I think we're gonna pause it right there. And thank you for watching this episode of Cataclismo. I'm really fascinated by this game. It is so much more than I thought. We're going to collect some stone here, hopefully in the next episode, and get built up and hopefully save the Citadel. I love this whole system of time anchors, and I'm really blown away. This game is super, super cool. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe out there and embrace the chill.